Beloved, welcome back to the shop. In the past 12 hours, I've had my son's car broken into and the windows shattered and the contents inside stolen, as well as my best friend who lives not very far from here. His neighbor suffered a pretty horrific home invasion with multiple people and got completely caught off guard. I just got off the phone with him and they're nervous and he's asking for advice. What should I do? How do I get ready? How do I deal with this situation? My neighbor is more squared away than I am. I thought that he had everything in place. He's a gun guy and he's strong and capable. Him and his wife were in their sauna. People actually came into the house, and there he was, completely naked in the sauna with people in his house with intentions to do harm. And him not having access to his firearms and had just never figured it out, had never worked it through. It's one thing to have all the gear and have all the equipment, and like I told him, you need to have the mindset. You need to have already worked these situations out. If this happens, and I'm in the bathtub, I'm in the shower, I'm in my shop, I'm in my master bedroom, what am I going to do? And then act accordingly. Start building your systems and start building your house and your life and your mindset in a way that you can deal with these situations. You may be just waking up to the fact that the world is getting more violent. It's been happening for a long time. It's just only, the problem is it's been happening on the margins of society and it hasn't affected you as a person. Now it's affecting you. And I'm talking about both of these. My son's break-in, these are safe, nice places. We're not talking about being in a bad neighborhood. These are high-end homes, a lot of second homes, and we've got now the criminal element is realizing how easy the pickings are for a high-trust society and all of how much wealth there is in there, and they're going to start taking advantage of it. So it's time to wake up and get real. In 7 days, in 7 days, one of you is going to get fully equipped with all of my equipment, all of the very best, the best that money can buy, the best that I could find. I've equipped me personally, and our friends at Evan at Radio Made Easy, Mr. Barr over at Ridge Runner Blades, Vertex, our friends over at Premier Body Armor. Whom else? I'm missing someone else. I'll put a link to all these in the bottom, are all duplicating my stuff. I'm not going to send you my stuff. I'm going to send, one of you is going to get exact copies of everything. I want to do a quick reminder. I did a full in-depth video on this a couple weeks ago, but in 7 days, we're going to pick this and one of you can win. So if you haven't entered for this, I'll put the link in the bottom. You're going to want to do this because we're talking about, there's enough to replace this is the cost to buy a pretty nice truck. Starting with ballistic helmets. You're going to get a full ballistic helmet. I'm just going to briefly go over everything. Full armor, full body armor from Premier Body Armor, our level 3+ plates. These are ceramics. These are state-of-the-art with a plate carrier. You're going to get covered. Not only that, my personal selected items. Oakley ballistic goggles, Oakley gloves, Leatherman Wave, Icon headlamps. This is not junk, this is not low budget items. This is the best stuff that I could find that I buy to protect myself and my own family. You're going to get a set of Peltors, hearing protection. You know, what do these cost? This is a paycheck to buy a pair of these right here. You're going to get those. That's going to be included. Not to mention, you're going to get my FUPA. You're going to get the Surefire flashlight that I carry, the EDC light, as well as the balaclava and the contents that I carry inside there. Not going to be any firearms. There's not going to be any night vision. That was the only criteria that I had that I couldn't choose. But your Surefire EDC backup light, you know, there's close to $1,000 right there. You're going to get a Mira gas mask, the very same one that I carry. Mira gas mask and some bear spray would be a good thing to have in your truck, especially if you work in the city. Full Mira gas mask. With case, our friend Evan over at Radio Made Easy is offering up the full Pro-Host single radio kit, digital radio. So you've got your comms sorted out, programmed to your specific area. So you'll have all emergency comms and the unique Pro-Ho 1 and Pro-Ho 2 channels. So if you ever interface with us, you'll be able to jump right on our comm plan and we'll do what we have to do. SOE, John, SOE Gear, that's what I'm missing, is offering not only the FUPA, but the large gear bag. All handmade in the USA, the best of the best. You're even going to get my shoes of choice, the Altas. Personal clothing, my picks. You're going to get the battery pack, I do believe. You're going to get a full water filtration system, lightweight backpacking stuff. You're going to get the Sawyer stuff. This is my personal emergency kit. We're going to do the same thing. You'll be able to put it in your pack. You'll be all squared away. You're going to get a full set of Vertex, Gore-Tex outerwear. This stuff is on par with Patagonia, with Arc'teryx. Super, super nice, very, very expensive camouflage outerwear, 100% waterproof. That's going to be really nice as we come into the winter season. That's a hard thing to buy. It's so expensive, and it's not something you use all the time, but it's something that's very, very important to have. You're going to get my full battle belt with all the gear on here. Everything how I've spec'd it. Even our friends over at Premier Body Armor are stepping up, and they're buying all of the things that I have, even if it's their competitor, because that's what I spec'd out, that's what I have, and they offered to do it, so I took them up on it. So you're going to get your full battle belt, everything one and done, ready to go. You're going to get a Vertex Gamut. Inside, you're going to have full medical kit, everything you need. This is a tactical loadout. Not only that, but it's going to come with a full ballistic panel. Vertex gear is set up for shooters. It's set up for home defense and for those of you that like to carry tactical gear. If I can figure out how to open it. Inside of this, it's inside. Inside of this is a full-length ballistic panel. Right here. Full-length ballistic panel from Premier Body Armor that's bespoke and custom made to fit in the Vertex Gamut. This can be used as a shield. This is a grab-and-go system that you can carry your personal firearms. You can put short barrel rifles in here. This is really a good system. A lot of the people that I know, this is their go-to thing when they want to carry a long gun outside the house and they want to be discreet. But full body protect, full body armor, and full of medical kits and all sorts of stuff. What else? Finally, my personal EDC knife, the Primitive Woodsman Foxfire. Ridge Runner Blades is going to throw one of these in. My favorite knife, the one that I carry personally, and a real heirloom. This is a treasure. This is something you'll hand down to your kids, and it's one of the favorite pieces of gear that I have, and you'll be able to carry it here just like I do. There's 10 ways to enter. I'll put links in the description. I'll put links pinned to the top comment. You've got 7 days. Go ahead, get your entries in there. One of you is going to get chosen, and it's going to get all this gear. It's one of the best giveaways I've ever seen. It's very generous from our friends over, John over SOE, making all the tactical gear and the nylon. Our friends at Premier Body Armor that are really stepping up and buying all the stuff that I spec'd out. They didn't give me any rules. They said just if it gives you the fizz, if it's your stuff, you put it in there. No budget, and I went crazy with it. I took advantage of that. So it's a very generous offer from our friends over at Premier. Full body armor plates, ceramics, ballistic helmet. We've got Evan from Radio Made Easy, takes care of all your comms. Jason from Ridge Runner Blades. Our friends over at Vertex. This is a one and done. I have put so much time and effort and thought into this kit, and I've spec'd everything out, and all of that stuff is going to come to you. So it's not something you want to do it, man. Throw your name in the hat. There's no reason why you can't win, and we're going to pick a winner in 7 days. So I really encourage you to do that. May God bless you and your families. Go down below to see the details. Keep us in your prayers, and we'll see you all on the next video.